Alright, hello everybody and welcome back. I am Casas Plays, and today we are starting a franchise playthrough of one of my favorite franchises ever, with that being Assassin's Creed. It has been years since I played this game. I tried doing a playthrough about a year or two ago, but at that time I wasn't really doing YouTube stuff. So now that, you know, I'm actually here and we can actually put it on YouTube, we're going to try to go through pretty much majority of the games. Originally I went through the first three, like 1, 2, and 3, and then I kind of dropped off at Rogue, but this time around, over time, we're going to be playing the rest of the games as well. So, with that said, I think it's time to hit new game, jump into this, and see where it goes from there. Of course, this is being live streamed right now, and if you guys are enjoying the stream or like this video after the fact, definitely, you know, leave the like, because it does help me out a lot on YouTube. So now, unfortunately, I found out there is no subtitles for the first game, so I'm gonna try to be quiet during the main sequences, because
got a problem.
Otherwise we'll kind of miss some stuff.
I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
Let me try and stabilize him.
Wake up, Desmond!
Listen
Wake
to
up!
The sound of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it, it's not working.
Give it a moment, mister. He'll adjust. The first time is never easy.
We're losing him.
That's enough, Miss Stewman.
We need to pull him out. Now.
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and bring you out now.
You okay?
I told you he'd be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who you
Don't
are.
play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down.
Press any button to interact. I guess we're going to be lying down.
Decision.
Whoa. Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Whoa.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal
That
instinct.
humming is really
Now
loud.
you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the
The
tutorial
first
program now.
memory. This is where it all begins, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Oof. I can't believe, though, that this game doesn't have any subtitles.
Attempting to restore synchronization.
It really sucks. For 2007 or 2008,
This tutorial
not having
has
any
been prepared
subtitles,
in order to better acclimate
it's really
you to
unfortunate.
The Animus' control system. Instructions will follow shortly. The synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors' memories. If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently dangerously
been
close
15
to
years.
desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming instructions in order to restore system stability. The Animus utilizes a puppeteering concept to
Man, that
control the
sucks.
actions of your ancestor.
So E is head,
Subroutines to validate your
shift
body's
is empty
adaptation to the
hand,
Animus. You will
button
begin
0. What is
by
button
exploring
0?
The default actions of each input.
I don't know what button 0 is.
While standing still, use
And
the
legs
head
is
button
special.
to observe your environment.
E. Okay. I am playing on mouse and keyboard, if you could not tell. So I'm going to give it a try. I originally played this game back on Xbox 360
To
in
walk
the
through
day.
these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process.
Hold shift while walking to do a gentle push. Come on. Come on, people. Let me through. Let me through. Excuse me.
Well done.
I will say his outfit still looks really damn good.
The Animus differentiates between two fundamental actions: low profile and high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable. High profile actions are more action oriented. Hold the high profile button to see how your heads up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs.
Button 1. What is button 1? Yeah, let's find out. Also, I feel like these sound effects is like really high, and then the everything else is low, so I'm gonna bump that stuff down. Then, alright, so customize controls. Button 1? The hell is button 1? It doesn't say! High profile. Button 1. Button 2. Beat space shift. Throwing knives. What could be button 1? WASD. What could possibly be button 1? I mean, I can always rebind it to something else, but... That's camera. Altair! Hey, what's going on, Laser? Right click is sprint.
Excellent.
Wait. Oh.
We will continue
Maybe
your
it's
synchronization process by testing some high-profile actions. Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using
Hold
the
button
empty
1
hand button
and press
in
shift to
high
grab.
profile.
Right click to get the... I see.
Good. Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance
Have controls
and
on
tumble
another
to the
tab.
ground.
Thank you, thank you.
While sprinting, reach the marker before this man does.
Alright, it's a race. It's a race, sir. No! Oh, he's gonna beat me. Go again. I got it. I got this.
Well done.
We beat him. Just in time.
The Animus will also provide other important information. The social status icon gives you information on your social status. The different states will be explained in context soon. This icon appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either unaware or
You're going
suspicious of who
down.
you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target. Now,
I'm
select your
locked.
hidden blade.
2. Got my hidden blade.
With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
99. It wasn't me. What? What just happened?
So we've a murderer nearby.
I don't think that was...
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness.
Hey, it's a
to
15-year-old
inform,
game.
as
What can
represented by
we
the red
expect,
witness indicator.
honestly?
Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke this soldier.
Stop the assassin!
Notice how the social status icon has changed to exposed. Use the ladder and try to break the line of sight.
Go, go,
You
go!
won't get away from me! I can
The
hear
line
you.
of sight.
Excellent. The line of sight has been broken. Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier. Good. Your social status indicates that
Alright,
you are
now he's
hidden,
gonna come up
but
here
the
and be like,
soldier is still
must have been
looking
the
for you.
wind.
Wait until
Where
your
did he
social
go?
status changes again.
That's right. You do well to hide.
Ah, where could he be?
Well
He
done.
must not be on the roof
soldier has
anymore.
lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot.
Look at that.
Excellent.
Green. Excellent.
Being anonymous will fill your synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
Try it now. Yep, we got all those options.
Let us continue with a demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
We're blending into nothing, though. It doesn't usually work like that. Usually you have to
a new ability
be in a
is
group.
available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him.
Press E while standing still, fully
Well
synchronized.
done.
I see their spirits.
Remember, Eagle Vision will only be available once you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life will assist you with staying in sync. The Creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the Creed. You have successfully completed the tutorial. The most
Animus
stable memory
tutorial
block
complete.
will now be loaded.
Alright.
Wait! There must be another way. This one need not die.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the Creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
Nothing is
Understand
true.
these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
Damn. It's
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing.
This game
to
looks so good.
Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
Even
The Master
today.
believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure.
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
I need to remember to do that during cutscenes. If you tap something at the moment of that playing, then you get to see like a little, like, their perspective, I guess. Something like that. Right. I need to get used to the controls. Actually, oh wait, were we not supposed to come down here? I think we were supposed to jump. Yeah, jump from an object to the ledge, okay. Yeah, that's what it was. Whoops. Alright. Once we get used to it, it's not that bad. Lock onto the target. Press button 0 for low profile kill or hold.
There! That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet! Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable.
Masyaf.
His life is mine.
Robert.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair!
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
I think F would be the one to drop then, technically. Wait, am I supposed to go in full force and attack? I guess so. I mean, what other option do we have?
Hold, Templars. You are not the only ones with business here.
Stop there.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Your death.
Blood.
No! Don't! You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only if you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die. Men, to arms! Kill the assassins!
All right, so we got to get out of here. The good old obstacles. Nice. You can get right up to those. Definitely starting to feel those weird controls at times. But that's just part of the charm, I guess. Ooh.
Skipping part of memory to a more recent one.
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the Master in his tower?
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
GPS at the bottom right corner of the screen shows your next objective and the others. All right. I remember playing this game on 360 and I was like, what? I don't know, like 14 maybe. And I remember, like, when I beat the game, I would constantly load into the scene and then just run around in this area and, like, pretend one of these civilians were an enemy for me to kill. And then you run up and assassinate them and then walk away. And everyone would be like, oh, who did that? What happened? It was always like a perfect roleplay scenario. I used to do that all the time. I also remember, I know Soldier Pat mentioned earlier, he said he had to beg his dad for getting this game. I did something very similar where I had to bargain because I had Call of Duty 4. And after that, you put in Skate. Exactly.
Now what would Where is he going? That man seems to be in a hurry.
Good times, good times.
He returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the Master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
Same, Pat. Yeah, I had to bargain and be like, see, there's violence in this game, there's language in this game. And I was like, they're rated M for the same thing, come on. And then finally, eventually I got it and I was so happy.
Altair,
Master.
A nuke went off.
come forward. Tell me of your mission.
Tell me of your
I
mission.
trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak! Not another word! This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Malik and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Malik?
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've watched your favorite fail to find. Here, take it. Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
That's classic. Fast forwarding to a more recent one. AKA loading the scene.
Altair, it's good you've come. We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
As you wish. Two for him blade, 4 for fists, 1 for throwing knives, and 3 for sword. Select your sword. I forgot that we have throwing knives as well. Here we go.
An assassin! I've been trampled!
On guard!
He's bound to tire! What are you doing? I'm hurrying up! Look out! What are you doing? What think you can lose me? You won't get away with it! You won't get away that easily! What are you doing? You're done for! Just give up! You're in my way! You won't get away! What are you doing? Oh, out of my way! Keep up with him! Don't let him get away! What did I ever do to you?
I'm trying to get past you.
I will make you bleed. You think you can lose me?
Bring it on.
You're done for. Just give up.
That's that's how you do the counter. I was trying to figure that out. I remember there was a way to do one, but I couldn't remember how. So you have to be in defensive mode and then do the counter. The counters in the early Assassin's Creed games always felt so good every time. I absolutely loved it.
Kill him!
Oh, crap.
Stop him!
Just like that. I vaulted off an civilian corpse or somebody's. Oh god.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Retreat!
Altair, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our guests. Just do as I do. It should
must climb to the top of the tower. We must complete the leap of faith.
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
Dude, I'm climbing a ladder. What do you mean? What nonsense?
Stand on that platform, Altair.
Boy. Wait, look at the mountains.
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage! Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Whoa, whoa,
Good.
whoa.
Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Button 1. I'm pressing button 1.
Oh, my leg! Oh, my leg!
Quiet, or the Templars will hear us.
The first leap of faith.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
I love how we're literally just like, hey, we show no fear, and we jump off a building to show them that we have no fear. They're probably like, oh wow, so impressive, now we're just gonna kill more of you. Okay. Pretty much didn't really change much. Unless if the whole point was to get the attack from behind, then in that case, okay, it kind of starts to make sense. Come on.
To drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, Do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet. The worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I am sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
I do not remember that.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
All right, we are outside the Animus for the first time. Let's see what we got here. God, it's so bright. I remember always wanting a modern Assassin's Creed, especially with all of this stuff, and I thought they were building up to it, but then all of a sudden they just continued. Even if there was just more parts in modern day, I think that would be pretty cool. But let's see what we got. A room over here. Press any button.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Oh, well, we can't do anything there.
I don't appreciate your questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too. I believe it's called stupid.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines. But I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to traipse through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
Oh god, they have cameras in the bathroom? Wait, I just realized that. There's a camera right there, and where's the privacy, man? There's literally a camera. Everywhere. Lucy.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
What if I don't? Where are they going? Are they leaving? Are you leaving? Or is she going over here? I think he's leaving. He's like, I'm gonna go back home to my mansion now.
So you're really an assassin? Like Altair?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
I was supposed to be one, but I ran away from the farm when I was 16.
Farm?
Yeah, that's what they called the place where I grew up. The farm. Like Masyaf, I guess. Only not so, creepy. Just a small community in the middle of nowhere. About 30 of us living, you know, off the grid.
Why?
Thought my parents were just crazy hippies trying to stick it to the man, you know? My dad was always going on about our enemies, how they'd be looking for us, how we'd have to be prepared. No one ever came. Nothing ever happened.
Why'd you run away?
I could never leave the compound. You have any idea what it feels like being trapped in a place, knowing there was a whole world out there I'd never get to see?
Don't you miss your parents?
No. As far as I'm concerned, they weren't my parents. They were my wardens, and I was their prisoner.
It sounds like they only wanted to protect you.
With all that's happened, I don't know. I guess they were right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up the past.
It's all right. Gives me something to think about.
Try and get some sleep. We've got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Could you imagine? Oh, dude, if we got an Assassin's Creed where you play as young Desmond, like, before he runs away and everything. Oh, that would be so cool.
They locked the door.
Or, like, as he's running away and, like, seeing what hidden, or, like, even somebody else that lives on the farm and just, like, runs into young Desmond and seeing where their life goes. Like, that would be really cool, too. There's so many possibilities.
Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education. Re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it, then?
Now that would be telling.
You make it a cool ending by name dropping whatever Desmond's last name is back then. Then boom, little Desmond comes out, cuts to black. That, or like you're just like on the compound playing as his father, which without saying anything you do meet later on. Anyways, but his father was always seemed like a cool guy too.
When the Animus shows you are being watched by an informed...
Right, as that would be really cool.
But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see. And then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassins fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You'll see you have been stripped of your possessions. Your rank as well. You are a novice. A child once more. As you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No. Not yet, at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Very well. You've been demoted. We lost our sword, man. Heck. Well. Yep. And there goes all of our health. Our health went down. Catch ledge. Grab break. Oh, God. We lost everything. We can't dodge. We don't have extra throwing knives. We can't defense break. No short blade expertise. No. No. Everything's gone. Oof. Well, it gives you a taste of glory and takes it all away.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
That's not the way this quest works. You must go fetch it and then retrieve it. Or achieve your goal by yourself.
What's got into him? He seems... Why is he running around like that?
I love how, honestly, so the environments and and the main characters like all look great and sound great, but it's funny because you can tell the audio quality for the civilians
He seems to be in a hurry.
or the enemies aren't the greatest.
Would you please be more careful?
It's very like muffled.
Don't be so. There is no reason for doing that.
Sit on the nearby bench to start eavesdropping. It's the bench. Just go take a seat over here. No worries, no worries. Hey, how you guys doing today?
I know what I saw. Musul opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
What would make someone move so quickly?
Why is he doing that?
Why is he doing that?
What's got him in such a hurry?
What is he doing?
He's going to run into someone.
What's got him in?
I love their comments.
I wonder
what is
Why would somebody run? What is he doing?
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
Pickpocket. Initializing. Find Mason near the cypress tree. Just like that. Alright, we need to go beat up a guy, it looks like. I don't know if we can try climbing up this. Actually, yeah, it might work. I think in most of Assassin's Creed 1, it might actually be faster just running around rather than climbing.
Between this
The
world
heck?
and a new one, a better place where all might live as
Masyaf,
equals.
flag.
But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed.
Oh, yeah,
Today's
he's like
attack
one of
was
the
but the
preachers.
first, and more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies.
I do not wish to be disturbed.
Follow this despot to a secluded place and beat him until he speaks. Very well. As you wish. Not very secluded place, if you ask me. Hey, yo.
Be gone,
I got something for you. Here, take this.
You made a great mistake.
Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then. I've no interest in your games.
Hey, what's
Why
going
did you
on,
betray
Scholar?
us? And who
How
do
you
you
doing?
serve?
We served the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Mualim who will judge.
fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You stand accused of betraying our Brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test, then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adored.
Just begun.
9 men who need to die.
It's true.
They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Playing on console? No, I'm actually playing on PC.
Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall.
And I'm also playing with mouse and keyboard.
Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
Very well. At least we got our sword back now. Yeah, surprisingly, it runs pretty good. And it even has 1440p and 144 hertz option. I don't know if they updated it years after, but it is in there. So it's actually not too bad. I have no complaints so far. There was one moment where it got a little weird for a second. It was like a little glitch, but it wasn't anything bad.
It seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Well, I guess I have no choice. Button 1 to deflect attacks.
Yeah, you must be.
Yeah,
I understand.
It's kind of weird how it's showing me this now when we already had our first few fights as a in the beginning.
You must be busy. I understand.
I am busy. Play this before? I have as well. I originally played it on Xbox 360 back in the day. And that would be 15 years ago now. Literally 15 years this game came out. Oh god. Oops. That was an accident.
Where is he going?
But yeah, I love the Assassin's Creed games.
What would cause him to run like that?
As a whole. And this is where it all began. Entering the Animus. If it doesn't, do we have a map actually? Let me see.
Got into him.
I don't think there is one. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we have to travel to the next area. 15 years, right? Yeah, it's been 15 years now. Pretty crazy. The game really doesn't look like it's been 15 years, honestly. I don't know if it's just this one specifically, but I feel like the character models and even honestly the environments at times looks pretty good. You can kind of tell it's a little dated here and there, but overall, I mean, there's definitely games out there that are 15 years old and
remember to reach out for ledges should you fall.
Don't look as great. Hey, what's going on, Bad? Never beat this game. It definitely, I will say, towards the end, I think the game kind of starts dragging out. But it's also been a while, so I checked the last time I played this, which was on stream. How do I dismount? That's something we're gonna need to figure out. Oh, shift does that one. Okay. The last time I played this or tried doing a series playthrough of Assassin's Creed was back in 2017. So it's still been a good amount of years. That's also the last time it said that I played Assassin's Creed 2. So this time around, I'm going to actually try to go through all of them, most likely not back to back because I'll most likely need a break here and there, but they are planned for all being played, hopefully. I may even go back and play the latest ones. We'll see about that part, but I may. Use the map to locate. How do we open the map, though? That's my question. Good luck. Yeah, thanks. I will do my best. Oh, tab to open your map. That you can also do it like that too. Okay, good. Whoa. That is good to know. I always forgot that there was there's areas like this where it actually becomes a little bit open world, traveling between locations. So now we're headed to Damascus, and then we'll take it from there. I think the ones that I'm most excited for playing, to be honest, are, well, number one, so like 1, 2, and 3, obviously I played those many times. But the ones I'm probably most excited for, like legitimately, are anything after 3. I'm pretty excited to replay Rogue. Same thing with Black Flag. I mean, I've also played Black Flag a good amount of times, but it will be a nice refresher for that. And then everything after Black Flag, I haven't like played in years. So it's really going to be like revisiting them. I think every other one I never replayed before. So but either way, I am excited. Let me go for this next one. Can I actually toggle it? Okay, yeah, I can toggle it. Very excited for playing Revelations. Brotherhood it's been forever. Brotherhood, Revelations, Unity, and Syndicate are probably the 3 or the 4 I'm like most excited for. I'd probably say Revelations. Wait, which way do we need to go? Technically to the left. Actually, I'm gonna go to the left because then we can go to that one another time. I remember Revelations being really good back in the day, or I at least really enjoyed it. Syndicate was trash. I liked it for the... So the reason I liked Syndicate, or from what I remember, was I did enjoy it for taking out each area. Going around and, like, you know, just securing the districts, and then also like running in and like recruiting people. Like Syndicate kind of had like a brotherhood feeling where like it's not just you also have like the gangs that you can recruit and they'll fight with you. The one thing I didn't really like with Syndicate, to be honest, was the whole like going between the two characters, like Jacob or Jacob, not Jacob. I mean Jacob. He was like the brawler guy, and then his sister Ellie, I think it was Ellie. She was like the stealth. I didn't really like that like breakup of like you have two characters and you have to choose one or the other. Like I wish they both had options of being stealthy and everything else, but it wasn't horrible for that part, at least. I do think a lot of the games, like for their time, they're kind of a little bit underrated too. I think today they're probably better and like play better. I mean, Unity, a lot of people give praise nowadays. So like the grapple, was that they had a grapple hook, right? Or something like that. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I think I remember that too. Yeah, I know, like launch them. Like I feel like the worlds are kind of, or the environments of those games are like great. When you hit that Unity and Syndicate phase, that's when like the environments and the locations got really cool. But I know for their time they didn't really land. I'm excited though, like honestly, like it's been so long for all of those. Like I said, anything really past oh god, hold on. Oh jeez.
This won't be too difficult. I'll get you! May God have mercy on your soul. How can one expect to see? You will not see.
I forget if we level up by doing the main story, or right now I don't have any combo attacks.
How can one expect to defeat?
Oh god. Okay, can I run? Let me run. No, run. Run. Go.
You will not get away from me. Infidels! I'll take you down.
Unity's graphics were ahead of its time when it came out. Yeah, I remember hearing it was a buggy mess when it released. I feel like that's the biggest thing that drug it down. So yeah, that part was unfortunate, but I do think, like, I see footage of that game now. Oh my god, it looks so good. Honestly, all of the Assassin's Creeds, like in one way or another, they all have like their own
when you are exposed,
thing.
Throwing soldiers from
Haven't played Unity. I've heard a lot of really good things for people that have gone back and replayed Unity or played it for the first time that never played it before. The only like third-person Assassin's Creed game that I've never played. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh God. The only one I haven't played fully is Rogue. But this time around, I'm gonna try to play it all the way through. Because apparently the main character of Unity shows up in it too. Or something like that. There's somebody that is like part of it. So I can't do any encounters right now, so I can only do.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Played 1 Black Flag, Origin, Odyssey, and Valhalla. Scholars will help you get past the guard post. Take me with you, gentlemen. It's funny that they don't question it. They're just like, all right, let this man in. He wants to join us.
Everything's new. Everything perfectly priced. You are wise indeed. Which is why you've come to me. You seem to know exactly what you want. You won't find battle prices anywhere.
It's honestly crazy. Like, so 15-year-old game, right? This game has more lived-in feeling than some games that have come out within the last 3 to 5 years. I would say, look at all the NPCs just standing outside of a little market or whatever, like having conversations, walking around, like 15 years old. And there's games in the last 2 to 5 years or 3 to 5 years that I've played that have cities, but they're just, there's no added people to the environment. Like, it's just empty at times.
You're hurting me.
It's kind of crazy.
Everything's new. Go away. Everything.
Oh no. I messed up. I messed up.
This won't be too difficult.
Pathetic.
It's fun talking to a YouTuber. I appreciate it. That's why I do these live streams, because it's...
He's not the last of them.
I
hope so.
I've always been live streaming really for when it comes to content, rather than doing pre-recorded stuff.
Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
I don't know if this actually, like, does it do anything?
Get him!
For doing it, for saving them, or is it more so
You hide like a rat.
just like it's a, I think it's like more of a collection type thing.
I see him. He's over there. Stop running.
God, fine.
Cannot hide forever.
But yeah, I enjoy doing live streams rather than just pre-recorded content and then just posting that, because everybody does that, to be honest. I find it more fun actually having interaction with the community or people, whether it's, you know, a few people or a lot of people. And I'm also on multiple platforms, so doing it live because you can interact with people live. Exactly. I do plan on doing more pre-recorded stuff. So during the day, I'm gonna start posting other games or like side content objective or things like that. But my main thing is still going to be streaming. So that way there's still like, because that's my main thing that I enjoy doing the most. All right, so I did forget that this game, so in order to progress the objective, you have to do like 3 side missions, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you have to do investigations. 2 investigations are needed to access the assassination memory. Climb a viewpoint to locate them. So you have to do any 3, I think, or any 2. So there's a pickpocket one right here. That's not too bad that I can probably knock out. I think it's that guy.
I am at your service.
Also, thanks for saying my name right. Yeah, no problem.
Do you understand?
I try my best. I try to actually read the names before I say them.
And you know who to see?
Because otherwise, yeah.
Do not think to betray
There's been
my
plenty of
presence
times
in
where
the
I
city.
butcher something.
We have
too.
many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You have my word.
Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
Hey, and if you guys are enjoying the stream, definitely leave a like on the video. It really does help me like a whole lot.
I've got what you need.
Not only for during the stream, but then also the stream after it. When I go offline, the video still gets published and everything, and it's gonna be the part 1 for this entire series. So if part 1 does well, then typically the rest of them do well too. So
Good day, my friend.
Hey,
if there's anything I
you
can
look
help you
familiar.
with, anything at all, do not.
I have exactly.
all right, let's see what else we got. There's something right here, but it's just a, okay, that one's just a save citizen. We completed 1 investigation. We need 2 more. There's a viewpoint over here, so I'm gonna try to grab this.
You look like you need something.
If I can avoid from doing the race, then I will avoid doing that. And I'm not going for 100% with any of these. Majority of these games, the Assassin's Creed games, I'm going to be focusing the main objective to make as much progress as we can and stay on track. The last time, or the last playthrough that I have for this game, took me about 10 hours. So hopefully if we stick to it, that's about what I'm expecting for this one as well. And now we're already putting in 2 hours right now. Or, well, we're at 1.5 almost. But we'll probably go for like another hour or 2 tonight. And then most likely tomorrow, during the day, I'll finish or at least do another part 2, part 3 for this game. So that is my current plan, at least. We do have another pickpocket objective. Halo and Assassin's Creed fan. I actually, me and my buddy Soldier Pat, who's he was chatting earlier over on Twitch. Me and him actually did a series playthrough of all the Halo games.
It's only a matter of time before someone else discovers it.
Tell him then, it's in his best
So
interest
they're
to
all
keep
on
the souk secure.
my YouTube
He won't meet
channel.
with me. Too
Yeah, there
busy
he is.
with
There's
this
Soldier
new
Pat.
deal of his.
And the guards?
Tried already. They won't lift a finger unless the order comes from him.
Then what will you do?
I'll go to Abu Nukud.
The merchant king? He won't see you.
He doesn't have to. I've written him a letter that explains the problem. He can read it and decide for himself.
Alright, let's knock this out. Oh god, we failed. Oh no.
You hide like a rat. I found him. He's here.
Whoops.
Give up. You've nowhere to run. There.
I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's hiring himself. Get him.
It was an accident. Oh god, they saw it. You know what? Get over here. God, no. No! Oh, God. I will take you down.
You will die here.
No! 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 Alright, we're running. Oh, okay, yep, we're running. And go. Go, go, go.
Your life ends now.
No, your life ends now. We need to break sight. Oh my God, I can't speak. Break line of sight. Man, watch out. Watch it.
I should kill you.
Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Come on, people. Guys. Come on. I just bump into everybody. Oh, you know what? I'm going up here. Alright, we almost broke line of sight, I think. Oh, we know we did. Oh, God. Climb! Bro, what is...
Make no mistake. It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. That's him! There!
Are you...
I will get you! Give up! You've nowhere to run!
What is happening? These controls, man. Okay. Okay, it's actually not bad. If you don't use WASD to run, then you can just use the camera. So right now I'm using the camera to run. I need to stop doing WASD because otherwise that kind of breaks it.
What's he running?
Really, guys?
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
I'll never find him here.
Does Assassin's Creed take place in the 11th century? I kind of forget. It's like... I forget what this century is. I'm not really good at centuries, to be honest.
You do not want to do that again!
I'm sorry, I just keep running into them.
Tell me why he's doing that.
What a fool could possibly need!
I'm just the world is my my personal gym.
Go away!
Go away. Alright, so we need to walk up to this guy, pickpocket him without anybody noticing. So it is the 11th century. Technically.
You can apologize for that.
1191 AD.
You, sir, you look like
How do you even say that? I think it's 12. Well, yeah, technically 12th century. Okay. Yeah, I guess that would be technically 11th. What did that say? Now we can do... Hold on, I'm watching that over again. So you can now do the next memory. Return to the Bureau to begin your assassination memory. You may also continue to do more investigations if you wish. Okay. We will make our way to the Bureau then.
Listen here, citizens. If you're tired of shopping food, then come see me.
Yeah, because whatever that's always so weird to me, or was in the past, where like whatever the year is, it's like the century up, right? So like right now we're in the 21st century, even though it's not year 2100. Yeah, 12th century. Yeah, that sounds about right. And that's weird, like in 2100, it's gonna be the 22nd century. I keep accidentally
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay.
I need to stop using W and or A and D while free running because it kind of breaks. And that's how you like kind of jump to the left or to the right by accident and end up falling off of a building. The biggest culprit to that is, I would probably say, Assassin's Creed 2. When you're trying to like jump to the side and the next thing you know you jump all the way off the side of the building instead. I text, then it takes time for me to get to you. Try if it's taking a while also. Well, are you on phone or desktop? Because if it's taking a while, yeah, I know what you're saying. If you're on a desktop and it's taking a while, try refreshing. Because the latency should be really good, especially on YouTube. The latency on YouTube is about a second or two faster than phone. Okay, yeah. Then most likely if you're on mobile, I know sometimes mobile usually isn't the best, but if you're on desktop or on a browser, on desktop, it's typically a little bit faster. It's literally like 3 seconds. Sometimes even lower. Like I've seen it be 2. Yeah, it takes a few seconds. Yeah. Fortunately, that is the one thing with the reality of streaming. It's definitely gotten better though. It's better than the 30 seconds or 50 seconds that it used to be.
And in one piece.
You
maybe
well,
like 15.
Friend.
Okay.
I'm sorry for your troubles.
Think nothing of it.
15,
a few
20.
of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood.
It's quite all right.
Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you?
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Muallim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it.
I trust you have searched the area to better understand your enemy.
Yes. Here's what I've learned. Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor, and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the single largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go. Let Al-Muallim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
I play D&D and I wanted my DM to put the creed in it. Oh my god, that would be so sick. You know, that would be a... Oh my god. Could you imagine a Assassin's Creed roleplay book? Like a D&D roleplay book? I know, so Star Wars has one, and they even have preset characters and everything, which is awesome. But could you imagine a roleplay book for Assassin's Creed?
Is something wrong? Has Tamir been delayed? Has he left the city?
Everything is fine, Rafik.
Ah, I see. Then why return so soon? Wait, do not answer. It is not for me to question your ways. I am certain no matter how strange your approach to this task, you will succeed.
Okay, so our objective is assassinate Tamir. Assassin Tamir. Alright, we will go do that in a second here, chat. I know I wanted to make that be that I'm in D&D. Nice. That would be sick. I'm going to grab a drink real quick here, chat, because I'm low and I'm talking a lot, so I will be right back in like 2 minutes and then we'll continue. I'm just gonna leave it on this scene right here without even changing anything. So BRB.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! Thief! You are filth! Die, thief! Die, thief! Die, thief! Thief! You are filth! Thief! You are filth! Thief! You are filth! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Die, thief! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! Die, thief! Thief! You are filth! Die, thief! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Die, thief! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! Die, thief! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Die, thief! Die, thief! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! Thief! You are filth! Die, thief! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that!
A dream Wait, is he saying stuff? Hold on, I need to run to the bathroom. 1 second.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Thief! You are filth! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! Die, thief! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that! Die, thief! Die, thief!
I pulled it open when I ran to the bathroom. And just put it on the sink, and I heard it.
I'll have your hand for that.
I'll have your hand for that. Thief, you are a thief.
Die, thief. You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life. Thief, you are filth.
Who is screaming like that? I remember there's some sort of Easter egg this guy says.
But I am sure Al-Mualim will be proud of your accomplishment.
I remember a long, like, there's a, somewhere out there, Assassin's Creed Easter eggs, and that guy says some sort of Easter egg, but I forget exactly what it is.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this?
Now, why is he doing that?
He's going to hurt someone.
Please, you
Got him in
fine.
such a hurry.
Well, he seems to be.
What did you deserve? What did you not do to deserve? Not. Wait. Never mind.
Where is he going like that?
Let go of me. I've done nothing wrong. Please, can't you spare something?
Honestly, surprised you know what D&D is? Really? I feel like nowadays, like, D&D is pretty common for a lot of people.
Please, can't you spare something?
Like, look how lived in this is right now.
The numbers change nothing.
There's so many people. There's at least like 20 NPCs right here.
Order, which means I have failed my client.
There
we
he
need
is.
more time.
This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you?
Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination. It is a difficult route.
Were it that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses.
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I ask in return was you fill the orders I bring you, and you say I ask too much? You dare disrespect me?
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut.
No! Stop!
Stop? I'm just getting started.
No! Stop! No!
You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me? You must learn your place! No. Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you.
No.
Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done. Now get back to work.
Save him? What am I gonna do? How am I supposed to save him? Dude, I remember watching that as younger me, and I was like, holy crap. You just got absolutely wrecked.
Where did you learn your craft?
Ma'am, get out of here. These damn beggars.
I have nothing.
Oh my god. Stop. You're gonna get me killed, man.
Just a little money, I beg of you. A few coins. All I
can sell this.
Ma'am, I'm going to kill you.
Again.
Be at peace.
You'll pay for this. You and all your kind.
It seems you're the one pays now, my friend.
Oh yeah, that's true. I
You'll
couldn't
not
save
profit
him.
from suffering any longer.
You think me some petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of war?
Suckling at the breast of war?
Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different, then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done.
Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well.
Such pride. It will destroy you, child.
City alert. Return to the Bureau while anonymous to complete your mission. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh no. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I do. Is kidding. But technically, Altair could have jumped in there and saved them. But at the same time, there was a bunch of guys around too, so I don't know if you would want to take that risk. I'm gonna jump in here. I think we're close enough. As long as we stay to the roof. Yeah, we're about 40 meters away. I remember having so many issues trying to escape from them at times.
Word has reached me of your victory, Altair. You have my gratitude and my respect.
Thank you.
It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard.
Rafik, I do not care what the others think of me.
As you wish, Altair.
Altair would look sick in that
your
room.
victory to Al-Malim. I'm certain he has more work for you to do.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Target has been eliminated. Return to Al-Malim. Curious if you could kill him while he was doing all that? Nah, it didn't let me move. I tried to.
Out of the machine, Mr. Miles.
What's the matter, Doc?
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
How kind. Miss Stillman. Oh, let me just read her emails real quick. Lucy Stillman, Warren Vidic. Wait. You said you would lined up like Layla? Leela? Okay, that's not the same Layla as the new one. I'm assuming. Let's see, can we use their... Usually has a laptop here, right? Yeah.
So, feel like telling me who put the stick up his ass?
We have a deadline. 1 week. Well, 6 days now.
Deadline?
I can't talk about it.
Man, put yourself in my shoes. I'm being held hostage by a group of scientists.
Mid-1300s?
At least I think you're scientists.
The plague.
And forced to spend all day in some crazy-ass machine. You won't tell me what you're looking for or why you want it, but I'm supposed to be thanking you for keeping me alive. This is so fucked. Sorry, but it is.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. I don't know. Maybe give me some answers?
I can't. And it's better this way. Safer.
Safer for who?
Both of us.
Fine. Safer for both of us. Let me try something real quick, chat. Okay. I need to do this. There we are.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Where's Lucy?
Oh, don't worry. She'll be with us soon enough.
So why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turned the television on lately? Read the newspaper?
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then, let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is?
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Sorry I'm late. Ready to go?
Yes, we are.
We are ready. Are you saying why do I address people as chat? And technically, so I'm streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Trovo. So for me,
stop screwing around and lie down on the Animus.
It's actually, although YouTube might only have like 3, even though I don't really like focus on each platform's specific views. Right now we have at least a total of 8, all platforms combined. So chat is just a generic way of addressing everyone too, anyways. So
Jar carriers can easily.
It makes it
break
easier
your
rather
cover.
than saying, I don't know, you guys or whatever.
You've done well, Altair, and I'm confident that
Do
this
you watch
is but
Red
the first
versus
of
Blue?
many
No, I
successes.
haven't watched Red versus Blue
Tamir
in
spoke as if he knew
years.
you well. He implied my work had a larger meaning.
Significance comes not from a single act, but the context within which it is performed. The consequence is born of it.
Then is there more I need to know?
Altair, your
There's one
greatest
other thing I'll
failure
say
was
too
born
about
of
chat.
knowing too much. If I choose to withhold information, it is only to ensure you do not make the same mistake a second time.
I see.
No, you don't. And it will remain this way until you've learned your lesson. Still, you have performed competently, and as such I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment. Go now, either to Akka or Jerusalem. There are men in both cities who require your attention. The Bureau leaders can tell you more about what needs to be done.
Synchronizing rank 2 memory. Nice. We gain a lot of the stuff back fairly quickly, fairly fast. Not sure. There's not a fast travel, right? I don't think so. Yeah, we have to actually go. We have to use the old school way and
Altair,
walk.
it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Perhaps you can show them what you know. How about no?
You must be busy. I understand.
You will die here.
Let's do exit tutorial and yes.
You must be busy. I understand. Don't toss
The
your
other
weapons
thing
around
that's
so
nice
carelessly.
that I, well, at least
You
for
won't
me,
often get a second chance
that I
to
have
strike.
about chat is all of the, so since I am streaming on technically 4 platforms right now, the chat displays on the bottom right, as you probably noticed by now. Whatever you guys say shows up in the bottom right, but on top of that, all of the platforms, if anybody says something in a different platform, it still shows up there.
What would make someone move so quickly?
So
Please don't do that.
they are all built in together. That's why sometimes, like for Soldier Pad, he's on Twitch right now. So when he says something, you're not going to see it in like YouTube's chat, but on screen in the bottom right, you'll see his stuff. Same thing for you guys are chatting on, you and Bad are chatting on YouTube right now. But for him, he doesn't see it, but he does see it on screen. I originally had a way that pushed the messages between each other, but I don't know how to. There's got to be a way to set it up again where if, like, say if somebody says something in Twitch chat, that it pushes it to the other chat and so on. But I haven't gotten it to work for a while. Restream bot lets you do that, but it's kind of a pain setting that up. Toss a coin to your
The
witcher.
short blade
Oh,
is best for
bounty of
quickly fending
plenty.
off.
Oh, bounty of plenty. I've been playing Witcher 3 off stream a little bit, and I've been having a good time with it. I did like all the side missions in the starting area. We have to go to Jerusalem and Acre. That's funny. You can literally see the path. I never noticed that. You didn't see the path. It's right here. Let's go to Acre first. A sequel to The Witcher. I still never finished season 2. Which I need to do that. Oh yeah, so I forgot to tell you. So Bad, I got my NVIDIA Shield, and then also I got a 75-inch TV, and I love it so far. I haven't tried any games yet because I need a wireless controller. Dude, it sucks. I have the Xbox controller that is it's fairly recent controller, but it's before they added Bluetooth to it, so it's like really annoying that I can't use it. So I either have to plug it in like directly or try something else. But it's sick. I love the Shield so far. It's really nice. You going to play Alpha 1 or more Enlisted? What is Alpha 1? And Enlisted, maybe eventually. I have no idea when I'm gonna go back, possibly. But I'm trying to think. You can use keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I keep forgetting that too. The only thing is, I need something. So for me to use keyboard and mouse, I would have to get a like a tray or something like that to like put on my lap. But that is an option too, which is kind of cool. Fun game planned Alpha 1. I don't think I've ever heard of it. I have to look it up. It's funny. I actually have a spare keyboard too, a spare wireless one. That would probably work pretty good for it if I did get a little tray to like put on my lap. Call it Alpha 1. Gotcha. Yeah, that's something else I was thinking of doing too. I really want to see like what a game, like if I launched up something like Witcher 3, or I actually tried starting Cyberpunk, but since my controller didn't work, I couldn't do anything with it. But I want to see what it looks like on a 75-inch TV with HDR on. I realized today that my one sec. I got the Pro. So like the big guy. I mean, for the price too, it wasn't much different. And I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna like invest into this, then I might as well just get the Pro. Yeah, Planet Alpha. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I got the, so I guess like one's like a circle or like a cylinder in a way, and the other one is like a little, like a box, I guess. I got the boxy one. One thing I didn't notice is like you can actually, well, I realized like a day before, you can actually set up a Plex media server using the thing, which is kind of crazy. So like you can straight up put movies onto it and just watch directly from the Shield. I own both, damn. But that's pretty cool. I mean, I use my computer as a Plex server anyways, so I don't really like need to worry about that part. But it is kind of cool that you could technically set one up. Plant what? Yeah, I got you. I can look it up sometime though. I'll look into it and see what it is. And you'd be like, yeah, be a little confused then. I mean, honestly, if you probably look up Plant 1 Alpha, it might even come up anyways, because it's kind of close. If they have good SEO, then it probably should come up either way. Fallout won't stop crashing. I wonder if it's any of the mods you have. How many mods? Pat, 2 questions.
It is wise to leave.
How many mods did you install, number 1? And number 2, what type of mods are they? For Fallout? It's def a mod? Yeah, that's the one issue when it comes to, especially if they're older. That's what like kind of gets me worried sometimes.
You can't get away from me.
God. I don't want to fight. Guys, I don't want to fight.
You'll never get away. Don't lose it.
Oh God.
I'll get you.
You know, I honestly would take the wipe.
You should know better. Give up. Fight, you can't win.
Wait, how did that guy get up there in the first place? This dude like jumped up to this side thing.
I'll get you.
Magically.
Your life ends now. I'll hunt you down.
Alright, we gotta find a, there's one. Oh, there's also right here. Shh, don't say anything.
Ah, hell. I don't know where he went.
Fallout 4 is the best. Fallout 4 is great. It's a lot of people didn't like Fallout 4 when it originally released, but I always like enjoyed it to a certain extent. Like the one thing I really liked about Fallout 4 is the voice acting. It was nice actually having somebody say some of the stuff, even though it wasn't like perfect all the time. It was like good. ENB and some other stuff, of course. Female stuff for obvious reasons. One of the gameplay overhaul, texture mods, and a bunch of guns. Nice. I do want to, I don't know when, but I'm gonna try to start doing like, so now that I'm gonna try doing more pre-recorded content, I'm gonna use that time to play like the indie games or like smaller stuff that I've been wanting to play for a while now. So that way during my streams I can play more stream friendly games and also focus on more heavy hitters, aka Fallout, aka Dishonored, possibly eventually BioShock, Thief, maybe Shadow of Mordor, maybe like games that people typically stream.
So hungry, just a little money, I beg of you. No, you don't understand.
Yeah, I really want to do a Dishonored playthrough so bad. I've been wanting to do one for quite a while now. Sit on a nearby bench. Okay, good to go over here. Yeah, Fallout. I want to do Fallout. I want to do Skyrim. Like, so many.
You hear about Elaine?
And I feel like those are good stream games too.
Oh, bastard's brother caught an arrow in the throat.
And they're popular enough where like
the night.
How can he continue to work knowing what's to come?
He visits his brother often. so I cover for him when I can.
You aren't there now.
Nothing is really conflicting.
I
Nothing is
family
really
business of my
conflicting
own
with
to
each
attend
other,
to.
so it's F me.
Then he'd best hope the doctor doesn't learn of his desertion.
He won't. Long as you stay silent.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
Shadow, yeah, I've always wanted to do Shadow of Mordor. Wanted to do Shadow of War. Yeah, I haven't played those games in quite a while. Also that other Lords of the Fallen. Dude. Lord of the Fallen is another one. Fable sometime. Fable Anniversary I would love to replay or play. What else? I know there are a bunch of others. There's one just literally on the tip of my tongue. Nice, we have the counter back. God, we're getting shot by arrows. Crap, what's the Darksiders? Darksiders, another one. I wanted to do a Darksiders playthrough for a while now too. But yeah, I'm excited for hopefully, as long as I can do that other thing where I can steadily put out content, even if it's only like a shorter version, it would still give me the time to play some things where I'd be able to still put out 2 things at once. And it's pretty nice too, because
You're not supposed to be here.
the other thing is I can dedicate the games that I still want to play and just keep recording them, even if they're not something that's like does great on stream or whatnot. Like I can still use it as a let's play. Love medieval games. I've wanted to do a Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough also, especially with the latest. They've had multiple expansions since I last played that game, and that game I remember when I played it, it abruptly ended, so it kind of just stops, and it's like, oh, in the next one. So it would be fun like replaying that, and then also going back and doing some of the extra content that they've added, which some of it I've heard has good reviews and other of it has meh reviews, but Kingdom Come Deliverance was a great game. It's a great like RPG where you're just a guy. Played a lot of Rome. Speaking of Rome, another game that Xbox, it was like one of the Xbox One release games. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it was really good cinematically.
No, please don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please.
Heathen, you'll pay dearly!
I forget what the name of it was. Rise, Son of Rome? Is that it?
Go away, peasant.
Go away, peasant. Oh yeah?
Be gone, beggar.
Fine. Ma'am, please.
Sir, I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Your presence.
Move. I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little bit. I beg of you.
Get out of my damn way!
I'll
cut you down. I'll get you.
Kill someone.
I love that. I love the combat in the first game. It's honestly great.
So what you got there?
Rubbish. The man had no coin to speak of.
Rubbish.
Just some damn tube. All I found was a bit of paper with these nonsense scratchings.
Them's not nonsense, but words and letters.
Why is a man putting words and letters in a tube? It's a waste of tube if you ask me.
Must be important. Give it here, and I'll have a look.
Like you helped last time. I ain't letting you steal this.
Well, ain't you clever? Have fun with it then.
Really? Are you kidding me? That shit's annoying, man. No! It's always hard, like, not trying to break that line of sight and not stop them from sitting down. Because, like, you can break the line of sight and, like, you'll try to run up to, like, some people on a bench, and then all of a sudden, if you run up too fast, they'll stand up and then you can't sit down.
Please help me. Anyone. You dirty thief. I'll have your hands for that.
Yeah, the tailing missions are good, but sometimes they can get a little bit annoying, just because, like, the funkiness of some of the controls at times. All right, at least we don't have to watch them again, which is nice. No way, bro. God. Bro, what is happening?
Do I look like a merchant? No, so go away.
I'm just a servant of the Lord, sir. Alright, so I need to get him when he's not looking over his shoulder. It's gonna stop any second. Oh, I think that's the other thing, is I'm messing up by not focusing on him. There it is. There we go.
Please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please.
Drop down. Nice.
Ah, Altair.
Altair.
A little bird told me you'd be paying a visit.
Al-Muallim has ordered the execution of Garnier de Naplouse.
The Grand Master of the Knights Hospitalier?
Indeed. And I have already determined when and how to strike.
Share your knowledge with me then.
He lives and works within the Order's hospital, northwest of here. Rumors speak of atrocities committed within its walls. It seems the good doctor enjoys experimenting on innocent citizens. Most of them kidnapped and brought here from
What's this
Jerusalem.
Scooby-Doo? He's coming after you.
By stealing his subjects from another city, he avoids arousing too much suspicion
Gotta
here.
solve that mystery.
But back to the matter at hand. What is your plan?
Garnier keeps mainly to his quarters inside the hospital, though he leaves occasionally to inspect his patients. It's when he makes his rounds that I will strike.
It's clear you've given this some thought.
Not really, Scholar.
I give you leave to go.
I'd rather not talk about religion or anything like that on stream. Religion and politics, the two things that I really don't touch on stream. It crashes with no mods installed. Oh boy.
Remove this stain from Akka, Altair. Perhaps it will help cleanse your own. Rest here until you're ready to begin your mission.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Fast forwarding to a most recent one. Alright, well, we got our target. Wonder if this is the one that I'm thinking of. There's one moment in this game that thank you to side of this stream to keep me sane. Just doing my part. Assassinating the people. The most sane thing I can do. Oh god. It will be done. Otherwise, I would just have to be focused on this.
Damn fool must be out of his mind.
Must be out of his mind.
Goodness.
Pat, have you tried turning it off and back on?
What is it now? Don't try to run, old man. There's nowhere to go. What was that you called us before, eh? What was that you called us before, eh?
Good job, keep it up. Thank you, I try.
No one's going to help you.
Appreciate you stopping by and chatting it up with me as well. Same thing with everyone else. You know, the homies, Soldier Pad and Bad. Appreciate it, guys. And anyone else possibly out there lurking, chilling, hanging out, checking out the stream for the first time or many times. If you are enjoying it, definitely, you know, leave that like on the YouTube video. Of course, helps me out a lot. And I really do appreciate it.
No, help! Help me! Help me!
Yep, this
please.
is the moment I was thinking of. Yep, this is it. Dude, this part gave me chills back in the day. I think it is.
Enough, my child. I asked you to retrieve the patient, not to kill him.
Oh, Wolfenstein. Another series I want to play so bad.
Give me your hand.
Don't touch me.
And the Call of Duty campaigns.
Cast out this fear.
Those as well.
Else I cannot help you.
Help me? Like you helped the others? You took their souls. I saw, but not mine. No, you'll not have mine. Ah!
Take hold of yourself.
It's coming.
You think this gives
I know
me
it is.
pleasure? Do you think I want to hurt you? But you leave me no choice.
Every kind word matched by the back of his hand. All lies and deception. He won't be content until all bow before him.
Altair just stands by and watches all this.
Return him to his quarters. I'll be along once I've tended to the
You
others.
can't keep me here.
We can't do anything.
I'll escape again.
No, you won't. Break his legs, both of them.
Yep. This part. Oh my god, dude, that gave me so many chills back in the day. I hated that.
You people nothing
I was
better
like,
to
what
do?
the hell? They literally stomp in both his kneecaps to break his legs so he can't run away. I was like, bro, what did I get myself into?
Ah, he's awake.
It's you.
And how does it feel to be whole again?
I don't know how you did it.
It wasn't easy, I assure you. You fought hard at first. Most do. But now it's done. The hard part's past.
I owe you my life.
I'm
I'm
up.
yours to command. Thank you.
Oh
Thank
wait,
you for
it's right
freeing
there.
me.
Thank you for letting me. And an assassin. Kill him.
What? How do they see me?
Kill him. He must be stopped.
Where is he?
After him, faster!
There he is.
Get him!
No! Get him! No!
Take him down!
I'm trying.
You won't get away from me!
Sir! No, I messed up so bad. This went horribly. What happened, man? So much for an assassin. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take the wipe.
When you are exposed, use sharp turns.
I will take that. That is fine. I didn't realize that there was a ladder right here.
I trust today is better. What do you want?
He must not be a sound man.
No, you want to hurt me. So you've done.
Wait, they know I'm up here.
Child, the very fact that we're having this conversation shows that we've made
Wait.
progress. Or do you forget the
Huh?
way it once were? Can't remember before.
Wait, he's not over here.
It'll come back in time, and you'll see.
Where is he? What?
You ever see someone do that before?
How are you feeling? What have you done to me?
There he is.
Pain.
What the hell?
It hurts at first, I won't lie. A small price to pay. In time, you'll agree. You are a monster. I've been called worse.
Alright, we got him this time. There it is.
No!
What? Bro, what is this? The second I stop blending in, he's like, assassin! Alright, you guys attack me, I'm pulling off. Bring it. Come on.
You must be taught discipline!
Come to me. There it is.
Let go your burden.
I'll rest now, yes. The endless dream calls to me. But before I close my eyes, I must know what will become of my children.
You mean the people made to suffer your cruel experiments? They'll be free now to return to their homes.
Homes? What homes? The sewers? The brothels? The prisons that we dragged them from?
You took these people against their will.
Yes. What little will there was for them to have. Are you really so naive? Do you appease a crying child simply because he wails? But I want to play with fire, Father. What would you say? As you wish. But then you'd answer for his burns.
These are not children, but men and women full grown.
In body, perhaps, but not in mind. Which is the very damage I sought to repair. I admit, without the piece of Eden, which you stole from us, my progress was slowed. But there are herbs, mixtures, and extracts. My guards are proof of this.
Is that supposed to
happen?
happen?
They were madmen before I found and freed them from the prisons of their own minds. And with my death, madmen they will be again.
You truly believe you were helping them?
It's not what I believe. It's what I know.
Alright, we must run. Run! It was not me! Alright, so we have to escape. I'm gonna try to hide in this one, because then we're only, as long as I still have line of sight broken. Yep. Alright, that's good.
In my presence. That will cost you your life. Won't anyone help me?
Must have been the wind.
You dare steal in my presence.
Dude.
That will cost you your life.
Sir. Please walk away.
You dirty thief. I'll have your hands for that.
Okay, I'm going out this way.
Thief. This'll teach you nothing.
No.
Stop it, please. You're hurting me.
Pat. You know what we should do sometime soon? I should have mentioned it yesterday too. You should download Breakpoint again. Dude, I was playing the Motherland campaign.
What news, Altair?
After watching, go watch Triple
Garnier's
Frontier
dead.
this weekend, and then tell me you don't want to watch or
Then
you don't want to
should
play
return
more
to Masyaf
Breakpoint.
with news of your victory.
And then we'll play more Breakpoint.
Speak it then, or would you have me read your mind?
What do you think he wanted from these people? That he would keep them and experiment on them as he did?
Yours is not to ask, but act, Altair. It doesn't matter what he did or why. Only that he's dead.
But Garnier seemed to believe he was helping these people.
Is that what you saw?
No. What I saw was not a place of healing, but of pain.
Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Forget I spoke of it.
I already have.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
Dude, all we need is a good session. I mean, it's just a long game. That's the problem. But the Motherland, fast forward to Masyaf. Yes, absolutely. That's beautiful.
Use the action view to gather information about it.
I was having a lot of fun though.
For me, Altair?
It makes me want to replay the main story, but it's way too long.
We could not have hoped for a more agreeable outcome.
And yet...
What is it?
The doctor insisted his work was noble. And looking back, those who were supposedly his captives seemed grateful to the man. Not all of them, but enough to make me wonder. How did he manage to turn enemy into friend?
Leaders will always find ways to make others obey them. And that is what makes them leaders. When words fail, they turn to coin. When that won't do, they resort to baser things. Bribes, threats, and other types of trickery. There are plants, Altair. Herbs from distant lands that can cause a man to take leave of his senses. So great are the pleasures it brings, men may even become enslaved by it.
You think these men were drugged then? Poisoned?
Yes, if it truly was as you describe it.
Herbs. This seems a strange method of control.
Herbs. Our enemies have accused me of the same.
The promise of paradise.
They think it is a garden,
We
overflowing
might go
with
for like
women and
another
pleasure.
hour.
That I drug you as Garnier did his men, and tempt you with his rewards.
They do not know the truth of it.
Which is how it must be.
But if they knew the truth of it, that all we seek is peace.
Then they would not fear us, and we would have no hold over them. Go. It is time you continued with your work. Another rank is restored to you, as is a piece of your equipment. We'll speak again when the next has fallen.
Pat, would you want to do some Hell Let Loose for like an hour or two? Or like 2 hours? Or more squad? Become one with it. I love how that thing stays open now. Anything to stop trying to fix Fallout.
What a fool. There's no...
Yeah, if you're down, I will set up a new one.
What's got into him? He's going to hurt.
If you want to play a bit.
What's got him so bothered? Can one get?
Rather do squad or
What's going on?
hell let loose.
How reckless can one get?
Look at that. Look at it.
He should stop acting like a child.
Let me try one more fix. It'll be a few minutes. Trevor, I both ready. Okay. That should give me enough time to at least get to this next area. And maybe get something started. Or at least like do the first discover
Hey, could you please not do that?
thing. So yeah, it sounds like, chat, we might be doing a swap of games in a little bit here. So when that comes around, I'll be ending stream because that'll leave the VOD as just Assassin's Creed and get everything else set up to play some one of the two games.
Should you enter a fistfight, guards will not interfere.
Do we go modern combat or do we go back to World War II? The only thing is, if I'm thinking stream-wise, then the smart choice would be choosing squad, because squad is doing really well right now. Since a lot of people are playing Australian servers with the new Australian faction, but we haven't done a stream of Hell Let Loose ever, or played any Hell Let Loose ever. So that could potentially do well as also. Just trying to think. I mean, I wouldn't mind going for, my thing is I'm thinking about, I wouldn't mind going back and trying to play some more as the Australians, but I also wouldn't mind starting on something fresh. You played Doom? I played Doom 2016 or 2016. When that, a little bit after that game released, but I haven't played it in a while. Which way are we supposed to go here? I think I did this wrong. I'm getting a well-deserved drink. Alright, sounds good, Pat. Crap. Guys, do we do modern combat or do we do World War II? I really can't decide. I'm kind of leaning more towards more squad because I was having fun with that last night. I played 2016 Doom. I didn't play Doom Eternal. I wouldn't be opposed to doing another playthrough though of Doom, the first one, and then going back and playing Doom Eternal because I've heard really good things about it.
Geber, kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Once I get to this tower, we'll probably, yeah, once we get to the tower and then to the next place, we'll call it right there. Alright, let's go up here.
After the heat.
Assassino!
After him!
Run!
Heathen!
Oh god, they're gonna start throwing rocks.
Take him down!
No!
I will make you bleed!
Fine, I will fight.
I'm far better than you! Ma colère sera terrible. Je vais t'étriper. Ya. Ya. Stay away from me.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's go to the right here. If this saves, then I might chill right here. Because otherwise it might take me like another 10 minutes or so. And I'll still have to set everything up for the next stream thing. Yes, it does save. Okay. Okay. So, this is going to be the end for part 1 as of right now. Tomorrow, I will be back on during the day and will most likely go for part 2. I don't know if this is going to take 3 parts to complete. Because we already went into 2.5 hours for this game. But it may, I mean, it may take another 2 or 3 parts. I might do like 4-hour segments tomorrow. Depending on how much progress I can actually make. So we'll see on that, but I will be live in another probably like 10-15 minutes though. Again, we'll either be playing Squad or Hell Let Loose. So if you guys want to check that out, just give me a few minutes. I need to set everything up and then we will be going live again. You'll see it pop up on my channel. Basically saying like, oh, this is the game and the thumbnail and all of that. So if you did enjoy this stream or this video, definitely leave a like I said. Really helps me out on YouTube. And other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow for some more Assassin's Creed or in a few minutes for some first-person shooter combat stuff. So, all right, talk to you guys and see you in a bit.